daydream or flight. Whiskey round table. Oh, Greg, Karen, and the whiskey wizard talking facts and tastings. They've got you covered. Whiskey round table. Oh.
Welcome to the Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts.
Big G.
Karen Helen Keller.
Doug Dunbar.
What's up, kids?
Woo! Happy Halloween,
it's
guys.
The Halloween
happy
show.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween to everybody, yeah.
That's it.
We got lots of guests.
Yeah.
Woo!
A nice full audience here tonight for the show, which is always fun.
Well, I was down in the ghetto today, and these guys looked homeless, so I brought them home. But I did wake up with the great pumpkin, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you.
Very charitable, yes.
So we got bananas, we've got witches, we've got
Witches,
hippie
we got-
children,
Yes.
and we have a J-O-O.
Oh. You know what that spells? Joe. I asked Elliot if he was coming as an Italian today. Oh, shit. Kurt came as Iron Maiden.
Yes, yes.
Yes, he did.
Without his
He
Yes,
came as
he
an
did.
Iron Maiden fan. I mean, that's
That's it.
so. What show do you think this is?
This is definitely. I got this down to a T. This is the 26th show.
Now, if you just invert that last
Okay.
digit.
Yeah.
So 29th show.
I was close.
It's the
I was
29th of October. It's the 29th show we've done this year, believe it or not.
Wow.
That's
Does that
crazy.
sound like too few or too many to you guys? I don't know. It feels like
Well, we've had a
maybe-
lot of off time with different things going on,
Yeah.
and on both sides. So,
But it was about the same, I
Yeah.
think, as the year before. All in all, I mean, it's just
no drama.
right. Yeah.
We're a drama-free show.
Drama-free
That's our-
zone.
Isn't that great?
It's a
I'll drink to
drama-free
that.
zone right
Amen.
here. Yes. Amen.
Salud.
Oh, okay, there you go.
All right.
That is really, really good.
So we are pre-gaming with, what is this, Old Ezra?
Old Ezra.
You just picked this up this week, correct?
Correct.
And this is really nice. I'm surprised at how dark it is. I don't know what the proof is, but to me, I get sweet coconutty.
Toasted coconut, fruit. It's it's not your typical bourbon profile.
107 proof.
And it's 107 proof.
It's
so,
nice.
yeah.
It's not hot to me. It's good.
It's not. It's real smooth, real sweet.
Yeah.
It's good.
We decided as we were sipping this, we were going to do a show on this later and just
Yeah. So we took it off the table, so to speak.
Yeah.
because we will drink it all tonight.
Yeah, we need to save it for that future date.
Sorry.
It gets warm in here with such
It
a big
is.
audience, right?
I'm sweating
Which,
like Joe Biden trying to make a speech
anyway.
over here.
Yeah, it's good to have a good audience.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Let's go, Brandon. Miss you, Brandon.
All good.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, last week's show, I did not watch the playback at all. Did you happen to watch it?
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I usually try to watch them sometime during the week, but I did not.
Part of me is a little afraid to watch.
Yeah,
the
well,
playback.
I know that I had
That
fun.
was probably the funniest show ever.
I had fun. I know that, and when you had your party the next day, your Halloween bash.
Yeah, I was in a coma.
And we all just looked at each other and we were
all like zombies.
I don't know. We just showed up and spent a couple hours having fun, but you guys you had tents to put up. I don't know how you did it.
Me neither.
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't. And you probably had to get up early in the morning.
I went to bed. I think I went to
Ralph.
bed. It was 3 or 4 o'clock, and I was up by 7 o'clock, and it was just go time. And I just tried not to think about it. Then Ralphie was kind enough to hit it with 3 or 4 double shots of Zambuca, and that started the stream. And then next thing you know, we're in the whiskey, and then finally I'm like, if I have one more drink, I'm going to be sleeping the whole day. You won't even see me. So it worked out good. But at the end of the day, I didn't get my second one until about 10 minutes before everybody left.
I was
So
going to
it's
say
perfect.
till Sunday.
Yeah, you
I always say
probably
the most
slept a
beautiful,
lot.
beautiful Halloween lights you'll ever see is the tail lights of your friends' cars as they pull out of your driveway. Anyway.
Hey, no one got stuck in the mud this year.
Nobody got
No,
stuck
that
in the
was-
mud this year. Now you just jinxed it. Somebody's getting stuck in the mud. Right? It'll be my stupid ass out there pulling them out.
It's
good.
all
But
good. It's
we
all
had
good.
fun dressing up and
We did.
for that.
That one is a pumpkin.
And you had
Oh shit!
that one was
look at you.
familiar. Yeah,
Who knew?
yeah. So do you remember what I was?
Yes, you were.
That was really
that, you and
cool.
Shauna, because you guys had
Yes,
matching.
yes.
But I forget what they call it, the
Braveheart.
Braveheart.
Yeah.
He had his face painted and
William
everything.
Wallace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Imagine you dressing up as a Scotchman.
yeah. Imagine that. Yeah. But that was.
Why'd you have such a short sword?
Oh,
Well, it was a.
I thought that was hers.
Well,
should have borrowed Rob's
it was a lot
banana.
longer than my dirt, but
Rob's
it was a good one.
Rob keeps his banana stuffed in his shoe
I
next to
don't
his
know.
gun.
He was throwing his banana on my shoulder. I was getting a
he's
little
throwing
happy.
what's with you throwing your banana around, dude? I don't know. Too funny.
Rob's in the audience, and Rob, of course, has been on the show.
He's
a
all the way
while
from
back.
up north.
When we did our Canadian whiskey night, he's from Wisconsin, and he was the closest thing to a Canadian we could find. So he joined us.
We got our friends in town from Florida, Mike and Wendy.
And he did a great job, Rob. That was a great show. Yes, yeah. Our friends from Florida.
So we got the girls, which I think you already introduced, didn't we?
I
Lindsay
said the witch and the
Kayla,
hippie.
my
Yeah.
daughters.
Mr. Elliott.
Yes.
We love Mr.
Yes,
Elliott.
and my
And
wife Shauna, and they're her daughters too.
Oh, tell it. Tell him.
she's trouble. She's
So what
trouble.
we got on the scroll, kids? We got anything on the scroll?
Who's,
Oh, you know,
know
I
Pat-
have not
Pat
even
Patterson
been
is
there.
out there.
Pat Patterson, Steve
Steve
Williams.
Williams.
He's in
Steve. Right,
Oklahoma
Hey,
tonight.
Mom and Dad, what's up?
Mom
How
and
you guys
Dad say
doing?
hi.
Hello, Mom and Dad. We miss you guys.
And Steve says, congratulations on your 29th show.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, 29th show this year, but
Yeah, we got some more shows yet.
Yeah,
We
we
might
will.
even break 30.
we
We will. We
just
will.
saying.
We got a
Yeah.
few more to come.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be off next week, but we're, then we're pretty much, other than the normal weeks you would be off because of the holidays and all that.
Right.
Yeah, and it's, of course, speaking of holidays, it's not really officially a holiday, but it is Halloween weekend, and this is our Halloween show.
Right.
And my daughters are here, and I'm sure Cameron is watching, and Cameron contributed to the Whiskey Wizard this week. So I have a little clip. I know they are excited to have me show this to everybody. This is a clip of my children getting ready for Halloween, getting ready to go out for trick or treat on Halloween 1999. So let's roll that.
Uh-oh.
No tongues. Just be nice. One. Kayla, no tongue. Just
One.
nice. 1, 2. No, stand up. Okay, Lindsay. Oh,
Okay.
That was good. Okay, now you can do something kind of fun.
Okay, well, I want each child to tell me. First, Lindsay, what are you?
Princess.
Barbie Princess?
Barbie.
Cameron, what are you?
I'm the Grim Reaper.
All right. Kayla, what are you? You are a great witch. Okay.
If you don't, I don't care. I'll put on your underwear. It's
Hey.
Halloween.
Yay.
Look it.
That was cute.
That was
That
cool.
was- yeah.
What big eyebrows you have. Anyway.
Oh, my
One
goodness.
thing, one of the girls had those big Frankenstein
Oh, okay,
eyebrows.
gotcha. I didn't catch that.
Painted face of painted green.
So yeah,
Yeah, Kayla?
there was Lindsay was always a princess. In fact, we've showed several childhood pictures of Lindsay over the last 2 years, and I think she's been a princess in all of them.
Awesome.
Kayla was a witch for a few years,
Still
right?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kayla does our song on the opening
Of course, yeah. Of course,
For-
Kayla does our opening theme song and our
and the closing credits.
closing credits song. Yes,
Awesome.
and is a songwriter in Nashville. So Yeah.
Cool, man.
All right.
All right, so Wizard, I'm almost afraid, but do you have any Halloween thoughts?
Oh, Halloween thoughts. Well, I used to think that Halloween night was the scariest night of the year.
Really? Now, what night do you think is the scariest?
Election night.
Dude, I totally agree with that.
Oh my goodness.
But what do you think about vampires?
Well, I mean, you don't think they're real, right? I mean, unless you count Dracula.
Oh,
All right, okay.
my goodness. All right, kids.
Oh, I got to go with the election night.
Hey, one more. I mean,
Okay,
if
yeah.
you don't pay your exorcist,
Yeah.
do you get repossessed?
That's a great question.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. That was good.
Yeah, you know what? That one just
That one deserves
that
something.
deserves one of these.
All right,
There
tip
you
your
go.
waiter on the way out, kids.
Okay.
Tip your waiter on the way out. Hey, we'll be here all night.
So that's about all the Halloween humor I can muster up.
You can Munster?
Munster. You go! I love that. Good back.
I just thought of that right off
Good
the top
pun
of my
off the
skull,
top
too.
Of your head. I love that.
I am telling you what. So,
All right,
guys,
This
what
is
are we...
why I drink at the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Me
has
too.
to put up with this. But
I have more drinks than hands, actually.
yeah, but this is a whiskey show, all things aside, and we are sampling a whiskey tonight, amongst other things.
We are.
And tonight's whiskey is...
We are doing Smokehead Rum Rebel.
And what kind of a whiskey is this?
This is an Islay Scotch whiskey. Yay!
Islay single malt, yeah, which...
Look at me, I even know how to pronounce it.
what,
When we started this more than 29 shows ago, I would always say Islay.
Islay.
Now I know.
It's an
Now I
Islay
know.
single malt, which means it's going to be peaty, it's going to probably be smoky, all
right.
those things. Yeah.
Should we do a bottle cam?
I think let's kick it off with a little bottle cam. We'll be right back, guys.
Okay, put your seatbelt on.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
I want to see what she did. See this? So I love how Doug worked the bottle cam to focus on the brown stuff around here because it is Brown Steelers week. So this is a huge week for us.
Yeah, right.
Here we go, brownies. Here we go.
That would be the cat that we got.
All right. No, yes, that was good. I like that.
So no, that was great bottle cam.
We will be watching the game, of course. Possibly rooting for a different team, but that's okay.
No, you will not. Who is this guy? Who invited him? That's what I want to know.
Well, you know.
You do see my sign over there about Pittsburgh Steelers are now going to be called the Pittsburgh
Tampons.
because they're only good for one period and they have no second string.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Okay, just want to make sure you saw
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Anyways,
All right.
Okay.
Let's get
So
into
we're
this,
talking. We're doing the Smokehead Rum Rebel. So Karen, why don't you tell us a little bit about this whiskey?
I will tell you a little bit about this whiskey. So it was developed by Ian McLeod Distillers in 2006. Smokehead is an intensely peaty range of single malts from undisclosed distilleries, but you have your opinion.
Well, it's quite a mystery, Ardbeg, undisclosed distillery Ardbeg. I'm not really sure. They don't really say Ardbeg, but
They don't.
So where do you think it's from?
I have no idea.
Perfect.
Well, I just look. I think they have ownership stake in Ardbeg, one of the premier Isla distillers. So I don't know. I'm just
Perhaps.
it's educated guess. It may not be true.
You never know. You never know. But Ian McLeod Distillers, some of their other brands are Glengoyne,
Right.
and keep me honest with this one, Doug, Tam Dew,
Tamdu.
which they're both Scotch whiskeys, correct?
Yeah. They're both single malts, and Tamdu is a Highland, and so they pretty. I saw their portfolio is pretty diverse.
Yep.
They have distilleries all over Scotland.
And they had quite a few brands, which I've never heard of before, so I didn't name them. But you're right, they do have.
Yeah, they do. They're kind of they started out as a blender, right? So they would just buy whiskeys and blend them and then bottle it and sell that product. So that's how they started out. They grew, and then eventually it looks like they started buying up distilleries, and so now they have ownership stake in several distilleries, and so
Nothing wrong with that?
no, and this Smokehead product, in which we thoroughly enjoyed the regular, I'll call it the regular Smokehead that we tried last year. I remember Zach was just hugging the bottle.
He did. He fell in love that night.
After he had the taste, and so I let him take it. And I was hoping he could make it tonight because I'm sure he would like this one.
Yeah, I know. He's probably not too happy that he couldn't
Right.
join us tonight. So what I did find out, though, the distillery, Smokehead, is in Broxburn, Scotland, which is about 12 miles west of Edinburgh. What's really cool is that they have created the first ever single malt ready to drink can. They have a Smokehead mixed with cola and Smokehead mixed with ginger ale. So it's Smokehead cola, Smokehead ginger, and lime. And each can goes for about $3.50.
Damn, like this one.
Is that pounds?
No, that's dollars. It's
Dollars,
about
so
£2.50 pounds, $3.50 American.
I don't know. Isla single malt mixed with ginger ale.
It's intriguing to me.
Yeah, I mean, I would try it. I certainly wouldn't mix my good quality single malt with ginger ale or anything else, but hey, it's a product out there. I guess we should. Maybe we'll try it on the show sometime.
Yeah, I
Get
was.
some.
After I
Yeah.
did that, I was trying to find it, and
We tried those cask mates, I remember,
Right.
that Jameson had, and we really liked
Yep.
those. So we were surprised, that coffee one. So it's good.
Yep.
Good to branch out sometimes and get out of our shell, so to speak.
Yeah. So normally you can pick those up on the Smokehead website, but because of Brexit, they're currently not shipping overseas. So I'm really disappointed because that's how you could have gotten the Smokehead Rum
yeah.
Rebel, but because you
But
can't
they're not shipping overseas.
because of Brexit. I know, right? It sucks because if I could have ordered it through the website, I could have gotten one of these really cool beanies when I ordered this whiskey. And I don't know what's cooler, the skeleton that's on the beanie or the fact that the hat says "Not for everyone." I thought it was pretty appropriate.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
think that works for you, Karen.
But instead, I did get this off the whiskeyexchange.com.
Right.
So this is coming from London. So it's about $60 US,
You
but
pay
then
a
you
good
have
deal
to
in shipping.
yeah, you double that to get it
So
shipped
you
here.
can get stuff, but you're going to pay for it.
Yeah. definitely. So this is a 92 proof Isla single malt. But what I think is interesting, which I want to try, and I can also order this off of the Whiskey Exchange as well, which I think I may do later this evening. They make a 116 proof
Which
Isla
for
single malt Scotch.
Single malt is up there. You don't. I mean, that's rare to get cask strength single malts and things. They're starting to produce more of them, but that's for Scottish whiskey. That's a little bit of new ground.
Yeah.
They're typically, in the 80 to 95 range. So.
And that's called Smokehead High Voltage, appropriately named.
Yes. So, and they just, as we were talking about before the show, they just came out with a stout barrel finished version this month, actually. So that might be something we'll feature next Halloween, right? So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool, the bottle, though.
Yeah.
Greg, it kind of mentions your shirt. It's orange.
It's perfect for Halloween, right? That's why it had to be the Halloween show whiskey, right?
You look like twins sitting up here. Look at you two. You know what?
What do you expect? This is the Whiskey Roundtable.
So, you know what? We skipped over, and I'm sorry, I know we're going out of order here, but I never asked you what you're smoking
Yeah,
today.
what are we smoking, Greg?
I'm smoking a 660 Ecuadorian Habano cigar. These are the cigars that are made for us for the show, for me actually. So it's my cigar.
So does that have a lot of Ligero or Seco or
A little
Volado?
I would
Tobacco.
say it's more of it's pretty close to a Ligero. It's pretty strong.
It looks strong, very dark, and
Pretty good.
the
So,
smell
yes,
is great, too.
Ligero would be the most full flavor leaves that are on the top exposed to the most sun. So,
All right.
it's probably got all three, but yeah, high Ligero, right?
Yeah, it does start off a little soft, but
Yeah.
about a third of in it changes pretty quick. So
Nice.
majority
nice.
of it is definitely the full body.
And we've got some smokers out here.
Yeah, we got Elliot smoking a Brasilia, and what's Mr. Kurt smoking? You smoking anything over there?
Cheese
Kurt?
guy, you got anything?
Oh, champagne, Perdomo.
Oh.
Oh,
And
Perdomo.
you're smoking what? Is that our 70? So, yep. So that's
A
one of our
770?
that's one of our house cigars as well. Royal Havana cigars. That's a great cigar. I've only smoked one. I've had like 6 of them. I've only been able to smoke one because I've been handing them out like Christmas gifts. But
Imagine that.
yeah, it is what it is. Oh,
What's he holding over there?
he's got a.
Somebody's played the CD.
I see that. That's nice.
He's got a little baby there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Whoa. No wonder he gets all the women.
Even with that,
I don't even know what to say about that
Oh
picture.
shit.
Hold on, I gotta get this because this is just
don't get me in the
classic.
picture.
No, you're not gonna be in the picture. I'm just gonna get Banana Guy here. That's great. I love it.
Hang on.
make it
Gosh, there are just some things, man, you just can't plan for. They just happen spontaneously. This is one of them.
Oh man, really?
You get them?
Perfect.
Classic.
So,
Classic. Anyway, so that's
yeah,
what I
right
have
there.
on the Smokehead,
yeah,
you guys.
So this
Any
is again an Isla whiskey, so be like kind of the southwest coast of Scotland. There's a little island where it's probably one of the oldest areas of distillation in Scotland, and it's got the most peat reserves or density of peat reserves, and that's why a lot of the whiskey's made on Isla, and there's quite a few distilleries for that relatively small island, and the whiskeys are all very smoky and peaty. So
Hey,
I'm-
that's
I'm-
a new word. Smoky and
Smoty,
peaty is now
smoty,
called
yeah.
smody.
Yeah, it's a very smody whiskey. Let's give it a try.
What's wrong, honey bunny? Uh-oh.
All right, kids.
Let's pass this around. I know you've been
Right.
anxiously awaiting
Oh my
this,
God,
Doug,
you
since
don't know.
last season.
A little, yeah. I'm gonna A little palate cleanse here.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do that again, actually.
Yeah, give us.
What do you need, sweetie?
I was gonna have Elliot want to try a little bit of it. He's never had it before.
Sounds interesting.
So this is distilled in rum casks.
No, it's aged primarily in first fill bourbon,
Okay.
but then it's finished in Caribbean rum casks. So,
All right.
so it's been the last couple of years of its aging in rum cask. So it gets most of the aging from the bourbon, and then it gets the rum influence. So nice, beautiful gold color. It's a great single malt color.
A lot. Well, I think it's a lot darker than most.
A lot of the ones we've had have been pretty light.
What's the proof on this? 90?
What did I say? 92?
92 proof?
Let me double check.
92.
92 proof.
Okay. Oh yes, that is an island.
What'd you get right off the bat, honey? You were.
I got a ton of fruit out of it. Ton of fruit.
Got some peat and smoke. But
I get
of
a
course,
very little peat.
but
No smoke. I don't get any smoke on it at all.
I got the peat when I was like an inch away, but like biscuit like sweetness. You mentioned some honey and like some tropical fruit.
Yeah, it's definitely like a mango. Definitely
Yeah.
a tropical fruit. I'm not getting any of the smoke out of it at all, but definitely
Really?
getting just a slight hint of smoking cigars sometimes that screws shit up for me.
Sure, cigars might do that.
So
I don't get any smoke either. I have to agree with you on that. I do get peat on the nose.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Whoever
no,
Pete
it's-
is, get off
it's
my nose.
Definitely Pete.
hope he's taking you home.
I get some ashy smoke, not necessarily what I typically
I'm not
get.
getting any on the nose. I'm not getting any smoke at all. Oh, take that back. I just
Yeah.
let it set. I just
Yeah.
picked it up and I just got a big splash of smoke. Absolutely, smell that.
I get it when I just first kind of come in towards it. Then I get kind of overtaken with the doughiness, the malt, the burnt. It's almost like, I don't know. Then you get
Yeah.
the tropical fruit.
Yeah, the fruit. I
Right,
definitely
John.
get the smoke on it now. I didn't
Yeah.
get it the first 10 tries, but
And
must have
so
slashed it around.
you get some of that treacle from the rum, that,
Treacle. What's
Treacle.
treacle?
like molasses.
Is that like fecal
What's it like?
matter?
No, it's
I'm out.
it's not at all like it actually.
Nothing worse than a rotten banana, you know what I'm saying? don't let your banana weep.
Oh, you know what? Now I don't know if it's because you're talking about it, but I
Don't
do
let it
smell
rot.
banana.
That's for sure.
I do smell banana on.
Yeah, that's the,
One banana falls out, everybody's talking banana. What the hell's going on there? Huh?
Just because we got a banana out in the crowd.
Holy cow.
Oh.
We put some chocolate on it. You'll want to eat it then.
No, you did not.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else want
I'm
to claim any
just-
nose notes
No,
before
I'm
I
good
go
with
into
that.
it?
Enjoying it.
All right, I'm going in for the. Oh, go ahead.
Going in?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
I'm sorry.
you
Oh,
can
you
go
wanna give
in
us-
while
No.
while I'm
No.
reading the nose notes. What it says is immense smoke and fiery peat, followed by soothing citrus and tropical fruits, possibly some marshmallow and bacon. I don't get any of the marshmallow bacon.
Bacon?
No, I got some like the regular smoke on the way in. Then it was more of an ashy kind of quality. Maybe that's bacon, but
Yeah, no, I'm not. No bacon, no marshmallow. All right, you ready to do this?
I'm
okay,
ready to
let's
do it.
taste this.
I'm laughing because I can hear Georgia barking out of this side of the house,
2 stories up.
2 stories up, because I have the window open.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow, is that nice?
That is.
Woo! Full flavor smoke. Damn, NP. Wow.
Heat, smoke, but then it's
Woo.
balanced.
It
with this
is.
really nice, like, I don't know, like well done cookies, fresh fruit. You know,
It,
like
oh Jesus. I didn't get any. So on the nose, I'm sorry. I want to read what you got there.
No, you're fine. You're
And
fine.
now here's
You
where I
said
get
the
a little
fiery peat. I didn't
toasted
get that.
marshmallow.
I definitely got fruit right out of the gate.
On the
But I
nose?
didn't get I did not get the smoke at first, but after I swished it around, then I got the smoke. It was like in my face smoke. But what did you say on the palate? I'm sorry.
I
Did
have
you-
not read that yet.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I will say, as you were talking, so I get a smoky aftertaste on this, and I'll say it's like when you're sitting out at a bonfire or something in the fall, and you get that
Yeah.
the smoky.
Sure.
I get that on the palate with this.
And then it's got that fruity sweetness to me, a little like campfire toasted marshmallow. It's a perfect Halloween whiskey.
It is. It is really
I agree
cool.
with that.
It is
the,
good.
The smoke and the fruitiness and the sweetness. Yeah, it's really nice.
Anyone out there drinking this?
Elliot, what do you say?
It has an aftertaste unlike any other single malt I've had, and I can't place what it is.
It's probably, well, remember, this is rum cask finished, so, those sweet, sugary kind of tones it's picking up, which is kind of unique. You don't get a lot of, certainly, Isla single malts with a lot of peat that are also like, I don't know of any other rum finished Isla that I've ever had, so it's very unique in that regard. So,
Well,
but I thoroughly enjoy this. So,
That's good.
yeah.
On the you guys are talking a palate. So after it's a very long finish.
Yes. Yes.
The last thing I tasted was basically like a salted caramel.
Really?
It's got a little saltiness to it.
Yeah, there's
It really does.
that caramel is there.
But it's good. It's very good.
I'm so glad we're doing a scotch again. I am so happy. This
I think
is
she's a Scotch girl, actually. I think we figured that out.
this is really, really nice, and I get the peat out of it. But it's very unique, and Elliot, I will have to agree with you. I can't really put my finger on it.
It does have a long aftertaste.
It does have a long finish. It's kind of, I will say, peaty, fruity, sweet. I don't know how else to explain.
Nobody
I'm not
else is
getting
getting
any.
that kind of toasted marshmallow. Like
No.
I get that kind of 2/3 of the way through, and it's pretty pronounced.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything definite.
Yeah, I don't really. I know this is going to be a contradictory statement, but I don't really get that notable marshmallow. But there is something in there that could relate in my palate.
Well,
that
you
could relate. To
You're getting
marshmallow.
like a salted caramel, which is
Yeah, but I did on the long finish. Just sitting here, just kind of, tasting it after I had, a little bit. I did get that salty caramel
Salty nuts?
flavor. Salty nuts. Like nut skins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer.
That's too bad. Jennifer's not. I don't see Jennifer. Well,
She's
not-
she's scrolling
She's
there.
working. Is she?
Oh, is she
She's
in there?
scrolling.
All
Yeah,
right.
she's in there.
Jennifer.
All right, Jennifer.
Dem titties.
Damn
Alright.
titties.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm sorry not to cut anyone off, but does anyone want to try this that did not get a glass?
Any takers?
Rob wants to?
Northman,
Well,
banana,
Yeah.
banana man.
Let the he is the banana guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let your banana loaf. Oh.
Don't let your banana loaf. So while you're doing that, let me see what we got on the scroll. So Jennifer Boggs said she actually drove up to Columbus, but she's back in Kentucky.
So,
Right.
and I don't know if I got this right for her, I because I've just been frazzled, but I got her, Jennifer, I think I got you the right stuff. I didn't get you Booker's, I got you Little Book 2021. I got you 2 bottles. I don't know if we had that conversation or not. Let me know. I just want to make sure I got it right.
And you got the ones from her, right?
I got her 2
Yeah,
21, brand new 21-year-olds. So 2
Atta
bottles.
girl.
I got her 2 bottles if she wants it. I think she said she wanted them, but I can't remember now if I told her Booker's or if I told her Little Book, but it's actually Little Book.
That's great.
So
She said,
easy. Whoa.
so Jennifer said that her and Tony had a pour of Orphan Barrel Forged Oak.
Say that again.
Orphan barrel?
Oh, Orphan Barrel. Yeah.
forged
Yeah.
oak.
Tell
Yeah,
us
yeah, yeah.
about that. I don't know.
I've never had it,
I'm
but
not familiar.
yeah. Where did she get that at?
Well, she's down in Kentucky
Was
now.
she at the orphan home or what?
She's down in.
We have some
would
we
be
have some
good.
audience reactions going on over there, which obviously they're not Scotch people.
Yeah.
So also watching tonight we have
Pat?
Derek.
Derek, I know he's texting me right now.
Pat
He
would
says,
like this whiskey.
saltpeter,
He's
nice
a-
shirt.
He's a very much a Isla fan. So, Patrick, you would love this. You would love this whiskey. Fantastic.
What's wrong, ladies? Was that a little too strong?
What's
for
going
you?
on?
I didn't even try it yet after her reaction. I don't know.
Don't throw up.
I know, I'm worried.
Do you like Scotch? Because if you like Scotch, you'll like this.
You don't like Scotch?
I mean, that's why
I
I'm
like
worried because
some
she likes it
Scotch.
more than me.
But this is
I
a-
like
it- It's peaty. It's peaty.
Go ahead, let's get
I
this
have my
over.
water next to me.
Yeah, get your
Come on.
water.
Smell the band, fresh,
Just
unwrapped
whip your
candy.
tongue. That's all you need.
Oh, come on, you guys.
Mike, you don't want nothing? You don't drink, really, do you?
No.
Yeah. Wendy, we know she just got off the wagon, but anyway.
Hey, she's been married to Mike for 40 years.
I know.
We're lucky she's
Let her
not
have
like
one.
in the vat. Of
He was
whiskey.
married to her for 40 years, but I'm the guy who lost my hair.
So Kayla, what do you think?
It tastes like any other whiskey I've had. I don't know the difference.
You can't tell.
It tastes
Okay.
like wet wood to me.
Wet wood.
What? Come again, baby.
Easy. You're sitting next to Elliot. What do you think, Rob? You tried it as well?
I'm a big Scotch drinker, not a peaty fan. I can give you a score later.
Okay.
You're still
Yeah,
thinking
I'm
about
a
your
little-
score?
Kurt's holding that bottle like it's got a bag in it.
Shower time.
Shower time.
Taste it yet?
It needs a little water.
Needs
Oh.
a
I
little
think
water.
it's personally it's great.
I think it is.
I like it like it is. So you want me to read the palate?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
hear the palate.
Let's get
and the
into this,
finish.
kids.
Yeah.
All right, so coming back, so the palate is rich and peaty punch, thick oils, bracing sea spray,
Oh,
which might give you
Yeah.
your salted
yeah.
flavor there, tempered with dried spices, banana, and dark wood.
Whoa,
So
all right.
there you go,
Whoa.
Kayla.
Somebody
you
said
got
banana. I didn't
wet
really
wood.
get
I said
but-
banana
yeah,
on
you
the
did.
nose.
Yeah, you did. So
Wood doesn't seem
you look at you. You're getting
Look at me.
pretty good with your Scotch.
And it's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So the finish is caramel and cinnamon, nutmeg and vanilla, and lingering smokiness. Doesn't say whether or not it's a long or medium
I
or
think
short
it's-
finish,
it's
but
a-
I would say it's a long
It's
finish.
a long
Definitely a long
finish,
finish.
definitely.
I think the rum cast. I taste a lot of the rum after.
You could.
You
The
get the rum in there.
gives it a little of that sweetness.
Maybe I would say that's probably the
that-
sweetness. that
That's
you're
where the
tasting is
sweetness
the
comes
sweetness of
from.
the rum.
Kind of is
The
that
fruit
old bird.
rum gives you that
Okay.
kind of little bit of fruit kick too, along with what you get from the bourbon cask. So, but I would. This is well. Before we get into the scoring and the official ratings, why don't let's take another ride on the bottle cam,
Okay.
shall we?
And we can mull over our scores while
There
we
we
do
go.
this.
You can think about it while you guys have a ride on the bottle cam.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
kids.
All right,
All
we are
right.
back. We had a
We're
lot
back.
of banter going on during the bottle cam.
But that's okay.
I noticed the bottle cam captured the high voltage. in
Yeah,
there.
which that's one we're gonna try to
We're going to try to get our hands
capture
on
that one as well. Yes.
And I don't want to wait till next Halloween to
No,
do
maybe
that. We're going to have
it
to.
might have to be sooner. But,
It may have to.
and maybe we'll save the stout finished one for next Halloween.
We picked up a bottle for next Halloween.
Yeah, we did while we were out traveling.
Yeah, the Wolf or something it's called.
Howl Moon.
Oh, Howl
Wolf,
Moon
something.
or something. Yeah, the Howl.
That's
Awesome.
great. That's
Yeah.
great. You know what? I'll if you guys don't mind, I'll go ahead and lead in the scoring on this one.
Go right ahead.
I really, really like this. I don't know if I can make the commitment. Cameron, I know if you're watching, you would really like this too, and Zach. If I could get it, this is what I would like to have in my collection. So I'm rating it right at. I know I've been scoring high, but I just call them as I see them each week. I'm going with a straight 4.0 on this one. It's one I'd like to have in my collection. Whether I can obtain it, but it's one I'd like to have.
Nice.
There you go. There you go.
Really, this is right up my alley. I'm an Isla guy anyway, so probably not a surprise.
No, not at all.
Awesome.
Greggy, what do you think?
I'm going to go with a 3.85.
Yeah,
Very respectable score.
that's a good G score for a single malt. Yes. And Karen, who's becoming a single malt person.
I am, and I'm like, I heard your score, and I already had a number in mind, but I am not going to let your score sway me. I'm going to go with a 4.1.
All right.
Whoa.
I know.
Love it.
I unfortunately.
You might even like Pete.
Somebody washed their underwear today.
She just might like
I did. I took a shower and everything.
This week?
It is Halloween.
I did.
Week, yeah, earlier
It's a
this week.
special occasion.
Yeah.
Rob, what you said you had a score in mind. I want to.
I do. And I'm going to go to my original score. I am a Scotch drinker. I am oaky, smoky, woody type. But with this, I'm going to be a 2.9.
Wow.
2.9.
9. Okay, well, he's
So-
not a PD guy.
Yeah, no, he said, I don't know how many people heard that, but just to recap highlights, he is a Scotch guy. He does like Scotch, but this was too peaty for him, so he went down to a 2.9.
Yeah.
So, Elliot, you are another Scotch drinker in the group, so what do you say?
I can't place it.
You're
It's
not.
not something I would purchase.
Okay. Okay. We'll have
You give
no
us a
score.
number, or?
2.
2. All
Two.
right.
Two.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
Anybody else?
That's going to bring my average down.
Mr. Kurt?
The rum aftertaste is throwing me off.
Okay.
So I'm not a big smoky, peaty Scotch guy. I'm more of a blended Scotch guy.
Gotcha.
So intense flavors, but the rum I think throws it off for me. So I'm probably a little lower. I'm probably like a 2.75.
Okay.
2.75. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Somebody gave it to me.
These peaty scotches are
Okay.
definitely an acquired taste, and I know when I first started, they were very medicinal to me, and I would always use that Band-Aid adjective to describe them. But it's funny how you learn to like them. It's
Well,
crazy.
because there's a reason. Because they're really good.
They're really good.
It takes you a while to come to that realization.
Oh my.
That's fine. I appreciate, because everybody's palate's different, and to be serious, I know lots of Scotch drinkers that have a really good love of Scottish whiskey that aren't into the peaty ones.
Right.
So that's fine. But this is right up my alley. That's all I can say.
I agree with
And
you.
to have take an Isla, a good Isla, and then do that unique rum cask finish, to me, I just really decided I like rum cask finish.
Just like in the
I've
last
had bourbon's
5
rum
minutes.
cask finish. It always ends up being something I really like. So
All right.
So Yaman, I like the rum.
So, Greg, going back to your discussion with Jennifer Boggs, she said, "Oh yeah, you
Okay.
got it right. She
Okay.
loves Little Buck." And
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh
thank
no,
you.
thank you. She gave me a couple of nice bottles herself on Doug and Shauna's trip, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Good. I'm glad I got it right. Want to make sure.
Good deal. All right, the scroll. I think I got that going. Derek said everyone likes a little Petey,
There you go.
which I don't know who Petey is, but
Yeah.
Derek.
The Little Rascals do.
That's right.
Oh, Little Rascal Petey. Ah, that's right.
He was
Original
small.
Pitbull.
Pitbull. The original Pitbull.
Jennifer likes the Smo-Edie. Smo-Edie. Did you mean Smoky?
Smoky.
Smo-Edie?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, the Smoky Petey. Oh, that's right.
Smody.
Ah,
Smody, there you go.
she was right.
My new word for the night.
All right, guys. Do we anything
So-
else we want to talk about?
No, I think is it time, for the...
I think it's time.
Wizard time.
We have a special Halloween edition of the Whiskey Wizard. So we'll see you guys back here in just a little bit.
Whiskey Wizard. It's the Whiskey Wizard.
Hello and welcome to the Whiskey Wizard, where we say that whiskey making takes scientific knowledge, an artisan's skill and dedication, and a bit of the wizard's alchemy of light, air, earth, and fire. By the time we reach the age where we can drink whiskey, Halloween has really passed us by. Yeah, we might still dress up in creative costumes, go to blowout Halloween bashes, and elaborately decorate our yard, but ultimately, the ones getting the most out of Halloween are somewhere between the ages of 4 and 12 and are dressed as some type of character we likely do not understand. But that certainly doesn't mean trick-or-treating offers us grown-ups nothing at all. I like sitting by a warm fire in our driveway and handing out candy much more than I ever did going door to door as a youngster. And I no longer have to fight my mother about not wearing that coat that covers up half my painstakingly selected outfit. Another good thing about adult trick-or-treat is I can enjoy that nice dram of whiskey to warm me up from the inside, which provides more joy than, well, 50 almond joys. And I find that a bold, smoky single malt or a high-proof bourbon goes well if I'm eating a bit of Halloween chocolate. If I'm doing more grown-up stuff like cheese and crackers or a bowl of chili, a nice toasty rye like Michter's Single Barrel works really quite well. Or maybe just do a spooky whiskey punch if you're having guests. There are lots of good mix recipes out there, so you can search that out in Google land if you are interested. Okay, anyway, what Halloween episode would be complete without something from Cameron and Lauren? So away we go out to Los Angeles. Take it away, Cameron and Lauren.
Thank you, Whiskey Wizard. As the nights are getting longer and more spooky, it is getting to be my favorite time of year, approaching Halloween. And with this amazing feeling in the air, it's time to talk about the spirits associated with our favorite spirits. Welcome to the Halloween Whiskey Ghost Stories episode. For our first story, I'm going to talk about some incredibly long-lived or long after-lived ghosts. Kilbeggan Distillery is one of the oldest distilleries in the world, founded in 1757. It was founded by Matthias McManus, who intended for the distillery to be passed down through the generations. But only a short time later, in 1798, his son was running the distillery when he was executed by the British for political crimes. They said that they were executing him for breaking curfew, but it was really because they suspected that he was a member of the United Irishmen. Ever since, people have claimed to hear angry screaming and rending sounds and crashes through the distillery at night, and locals believe that it is possibly Matthias and John raging in anger at John's execution and the distillery being taken away from their family. There's also been reports of a strange hooded figure cloaked in black robes wandering menacingly through the distillery grounds at night, although this one has only been reported fairly recently in the 2000s. So make of that what you will. So my first story of a haunting at Buffalo Trace took place in the early 20th century. A foreman was sleeping on the job, and he claims that he was woken up by hearing a man's voice whisper in his ear, "Get your men out of there." He woke up with a start and looked around, saw there was nobody there, and was such a bad foreman that instead of waking up and going back to his job, he went back to sleep. Just as he drifts back off to sleep, he hears the voice again, but louder. "Get your men out of there now!" He wakes up. Now he's a little creeped out. He can't go back to sleep. So he gets up and he goes to the men. He's like, "Hey, let's get out of the warehouse." And not 5 minutes after, they all walk away. The white bricks on the wall collapse and land right on the ground exactly where the men had been working. There were at least 7 people who are said to have been saved by this ghost whispering in the foreman's ear. Some people believe that this was Colonel Taylor. I couldn't find any good information on what makes them believe that, but Colonel Taylor was known for caring a lot about safety when he was alive and being highly protective of the workers at his distillery. Although, if all those things were true, I'd kind of suspect he'd be a little bit more angry at a foreman sleeping on the job, but, I didn't know the guy. The story of the falling bricks in Warehouse C is one of the most dynamic, haunting stories of Buffalo Trace Distillery, but it is far from the only one. Supposedly the most haunted place on the grounds is a house built by Albert B. Blanton, where he lived for many years with his family. It is said that he is still there, in death, wandering around late at night and asking questions when no one is around and you least expect to hear a voice. It is also said that the family's housekeeper, a woman named Sarah, can be heard humming to herself and singing as she works. I would hate to be stuck doing work for all of eternity, especially cleaning a house, but she seems to be cheerfully keeping on with it. There is also a creepy little girl who no one seems to have been able to identify, who is said to enjoy playing pranks and scaring people and then laughing gleefully at them. So many different flavors of ghosts to choose from in this same house. There's so many that there are ghost tours through the Albert B. Blanton house on a regular basis. I hope you've enjoyed our second annual Halloween episode on the spirits of the spirits, on the ghosts that even still are said to haunt the stills that deliver the water of life. Back to you, Whiskey Wizard, and happy Halloween.
Oh, wow. Great job, guys. Spooktacular and phantomtastic. Thanks so much for that. Who'd have thought there could be more whiskey-oriented ghost stories to tell? This is Douglas Dunbar, the Whiskey Wizard, for the Whiskey Roundtable. Cheers, Slanjava, and now...
Back to the live show.
Okay, well,
That was great.
the audience was
That was.
thoroughly scared there.
Yeah, it was.
You don't
So-
even want to know what we were saying. This is why there's a mute button.
That's right.
I almost shit a candy bar.
Oh, is it a Baby Ruth?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Caddyshack.
Right.
Anyway.
Too funny.
So hopefully that Whiskey Wizard was Halloween enough for everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that was great. Everyone is saying they loved it. Great job. That was very good. Very spooky.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Perfect. So I know we're almost up on the
Yeah.
hour here, guys. So is there anything you would like to?
Well, I just wanted, I don't know if Donnelly's watching or not, but we had a great time with him.
Yeah, it was good to meet him.
Yeah,
and,
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we had a
and
great time.
Great to have Ralph in town last
Yeah,
week.
Ralph couldn't wait to see him go home. But I mean, I hated to see him go home, but no, we had a good time. It was like
He
the
was
old
looking
days.
good with the devil's cut haircut and all.
But I'm hoping that Donnelly comes in for Thanksgiving. I know Steve's coming in, and hopefully we get Donnelly on that plane as well, and we have a good time for Thanksgiving.
That'd be
a
great,
lot of fun.
yeah.
So you know, you're talking about Cameron coming in town.
Cameron and Lauren gonna visit us for Thanksgiving.
So maybe we do a day together. I'd rather do it
We'll
here
just see.
because we have everything.
So we'll talk to them and see what I forget when everybody's arriving and all that kind
Sure,
of stuff.
that'd be
We'll
fun.
See what works, and hopefully we can have a little whiskey fun.
And Donnelly, if you are watching, don't ever wear that shirt again. Okay, that's all.
I like that shirt.
You like that shirt?
Did you like his shirt last
Hey,
night?
hey, Donnelly will fix you up with Rob later.
Yeah. Oh. That's it.
Oh,
Bring your
right,
pineapple.
So we are off next week.
Yes, so we are going to be off next week, and we'll be back on November the 12th, is that?
It is.
At our normal 7:30 p.m. time, of course. And we'll be, at that point, we'll be into Wild Turkey Month.
Yep.
So as every November, is we feature Wild Turkey products. And
Turkey Week, or Turkey Month, I should say.
So
Gobble, gobble.
I think we start off with the Russell's Reserve 6-year rye. I am pretty sure I'm not going to hate that. So, but thanks to everybody for watching. If you're with us here live or watching later on, remember if you do miss this live broadcast, please watch it when it's convenient, because it's your views that help us keep this thing going. And anyway, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page if you haven't already, and follow us on Facebook. If you have questions or comments, you want to be a guest, you can comment on Facebook or email us directly at thewhiskeyroundtable@gmail.com. And for tonight's closing quote, we have done this before, but it's one of my favorites, from film actress Ava Gardner, who said, "I wish to live to be 150 But the day I die, I wish it to be with a smoke in one hand and a whiskey in the other.
Amen.
So, all right.
Here, here.
You're here.
All right.
Okay, kids.
All right,
All
guys.
right, kids.
Take us out.
We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching the show. Have a safe Halloween, and don't eat any apples. Okay, so we'll catch you guys in 2 weeks. And till then,
see you on November 12th.
We are the Whiskey Roundtable. Big G.
Karen Helen Keller.
Doug Dunbar.
All right, we'll catch you cats
And
next time.
our crowd.
Cheers for the crowd. All right, roll credits. Kayla, take it.
If whiskey stopped working, every bar in town would be closing their doors, shutting down. Everybody would be trapped with their thoughts, 'cause nothing else would play like bourbon or scotch. Oh no, oh no, no. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped. Poor Jack D would be out of a job. Jameson and Bean would be cut off. Hank Williams songs wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, this whole damn world would be a mess. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped, oh. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably halfway out of this town, leaving Tennessee. If whiskey stopped working,